JP stand medium kick now has an improved hitbox for beating lows. Stand hard kick has a bit more pushback on block. This is a plus on block normal, so this is a nerf. The opponent is no longer inside throw range after drive rush hard kick, for example. Low medium punch has a bigger hitbox in recovery. All low risk crouching pokes that went into drive rush got this change. But JP actually got it on low medium kick too. As well as low heavy kick. And back medium punch. The back medium punch TC now applies extra scaling regardless of when it's used in a combo. Combos that start with your seismo now also get additional scaling to lower the damage of your full screen stuff. When stribog destroys a projectile, we now get a little hit stop showing the two being destroyed. Heavy stribog got a pretty funny change. When the opponent perfect parries it, JP's recovery is extended by 3 frames. Now this attack is 2 hits, and it's slow and telegraphed, but plus on block and quite rewarding on hit. If the opponent perfect parries the first hit, they still have to deal with the second because the hits are far enough apart. If the second hit is blocked or parried, JP is actually still +1. You don't have time to get a neutral jump attack. So you've got about a 10 frame window to press between the hits. So it's a bit awkward to actually punish this, even if you get the perfect parry. But let's talk about the actual change. The extra 3 frames of recovery are just enough that the opponent perfect parries the first hit, they can punish counter drive impact. This is a very elegantly designed punish, as the opponent obviously has the drive meter to get drive impact since they just got the perfect parry. EX stribog actually got a bunch of buffs. It's 3 frames faster and will now combo from things like crouch medium punch, or stand medium kick, or even towards heavy kick. You can now cancel the first hit to Super 2 or Super 3. Changes were made to the damage distribution of the 2 hits, so it deals more damage on the first attack, while changes were made to the float state inflicted, so the new super juggles would be possible. I don't actually know the juggles here, so let me just do my impression of what a typical JP juggle looks like to me. EX stribog inflicts more block stun on the first hit, so it can even be a true block string if you want it to be. As for an EX stribog you don't super cancel, changes were made to make the juggles out of it more consistent. And it can now be perfect parried into drive impact too. JP's little mind things supposedly create more restrictive juggle states, but the juggles I know still work. EX Torbalon can now be cancelled to super as well. And if it starts a combo, it now inflicts extra scaling. You can now combo into JP's command grab if you have enough hits done, for example with a punish counter or drive rush hard punch. If you do, it's heavily scaled. Improvements were made to the command grab hitbox, so it's harder for opponents to dash to it. Super 2's activation is now much longer. Cancelling into it from a normal, you don't have nearly as much time to link something. And if you cancel into it on block, you can even be minus. The opponent recovers much sooner and farther away after JP lands Super 3, making it harder for him to get any Okizeme afterward. Even if he's just using the special button, modern JP can now choose where his seismos pop up by holding down towards, down back, or straight down. Modern JP's auto combo 2 has been changed to reflect his new kit. Here are modern JP's low resource auto combo routes. JP basically got some minor buffs to his EXs, which mostly seem to exist to give you some cool new Super 2 setups, which is good I guess since Super 2 isn't as good from normals. Apart from that, he got a slew of nerfs to his damage and to his ability to convert long combos. I think of every character in the game, JP was probably being played the least like Capcom's vision for him, and he was almost certainly a top tier, but these changes are definitely going to bring him down a bit. That being said, for how JP players have been talking about him, I thought he was going to be even worse. This version of JP is honestly still perfectly functional.